Hey, anyway, hello to my people. Today I'm making a nice pasta with cheese and herbs in it, with a spicy chicken and onion, with a nice tomato sauce as well. So I thought, why not? Why not? Let's do this. Pasta's in there, chicken and the onions there, a bit more oil, a bit more oil and stuff to go in. So I just thought introduce myself a bit more because it's getting really hard to get people to come to your streams and watch. YouTube seems to have totally messed everything up, and unless you've got 100,000 subscribers, doing several channels is not going to work. I've done, so my nose is running, I've done all sorts. I've done gaming, I've spent 2 days not sleeping doing gaming, and this is how I get treated from YouTube. YouTube just seems to want to make it harder for us to make money. Where it weren't about getting 1,000 views, it was starting up a YouTube channel, making it friendly. Everybody else can do what they wanted to do. They could swear, they could do what. Now this new management in YouTube and this world system thing. I know somebody who was doing really good, really fast when 2K18 came out, WWE, called the new Big Red Train, New York. And he just packed it up because he was trying, and he was really good at it. You know, it's getting to the point, Twitch ain't even that bad. I've done live Twitch and got nobody, and I've played some of the newest games coming out, and I just get fed up with it all. It's like, because I've spent hundreds and hundreds of pounds on trying to make a living on this YouTube channel, and all I seem to be doing at the moment is spending more money, leaving myself skint to do what? To get 2-3 views. Minimum I've got is about 16, 17 views. People coming to ask me for codes. This guy keeps asking for codes all the time for 2K19. Does he think I'm that stupid? Right, just because I'm hitting 39, I've still got a brain. You think I'll give you that code that you can help me, and that's how we should do. That's how I should really cheat my way to getting 1,000, 2,000 subscribers from one guy giving them a code. And you know, he's been begging me all the last 2 days with messages like, I can help you, I can do this. Bro, you for me to believe you to do that, go and do it. Go and do it, and I'll buy you a code. Well, I'll buy you a code, but you see, if I find out the bots that you bot my channel all the way up to get me the views to lie to me, then I'll report you, because I'm not getting done for it. There's quite a few channels what have been bot, where they pay this company and the company uses the bots, and the bots run the channel, and they get all the, you know, they start making money. It's not my way. It's not my way of living. Everybody I've seen who I used to support years ago have deceived people on YouTube and still getting away with it now. But you see, karma's come back and bit them. So they're sort of like, they're not really getting the views they want. You know, they're not really getting the lifestyle they wanted, what they dreamed of, all this stupid lifestyle bullshit. But I've got a new bunch of people. And if you're on my channel and I'm watching you and I'm supporting you, then you know I respect you. I am having a hard time at the moment. I am very struggling for money, because I had an accident a long time ago. What nearly crippled me. And my premiums have just stopped. So it means I've got to work the shifts I can't work because it can put me in hospital. I mean, the last 2 days I've been in bed fast asleep because I can barely, you know. But then I'm still trying to do my weight training and everything. I'm being quite serious here. I don't want no sympathy. I had much of a life for myself anyway. And it just gets to me really bad that people out there think they can just blag people for a bloody 2K19 code. Let me tell you something, whoever you was kept on texting me. I used the code. I can get another code because I have got another code. But you prove to me what you can do and you can have the code. Don't beg me. I hate being begged. Anyway, let's get to this. I'm going to make some nice food. I keep telling you I'll do a live food thing, but nobody ever freaking comes onto the pissing channel. It's like late in the evening and still no one's around. And it does annoy me. Because at the end of the day, I come on, there's been times I've come on at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning in UK time. And loads of people coming on. I'm like, look, mate, I need my sleep. I can't freaking be doing, always doing that. You know what I mean? I have a job myself and I've got to, work, and I'm not, I have to take time off work for doing it. That's why if it doesn't improve soon, I'm going to give it, I'm just going to play my games, not live, and just get on with it. It gets to the point to me too much now where I'm trying my best and it just doesn't seem to be going anywhere. So let's go cook some food. I'm going to cook some pasta, some chicken. I think it's cooking now. So I'm going to show you guys how to cook anyway. Oh shit. I think I've just burnt my food. So, where's the fucking thing, man? And we have a bottle. Thank God. Well, we have. Right, guys. I'm going to have to do take 2 now. I've been upstairs for 2 frigging minutes and now my food's burnt. Great. I've been trying to show you guys how to cook and I'm freaking burning the whole thing down. So hi guys, sorry about that. Went upstairs for 2 minutes. Now I'm going to cook something properly. So, as you can tell, starting all over again. I've got nothing to hold my phone with, so put you there a minute. Back in a minute, I'll go get some relief. Just go. I'm cool, man. I've just nearly burnt my chicken. Whew. That's better. I'm just doing a live doing a live set making food. So let me just put that there in a minute. We've got the pasta cooking as well. These are like little tiny strips, like chicken strips. It is, man, it's a live cooking show. We've got chicken strips, really spicy chicken strips, just like you did, J Metal Mate, on them chicken things you got. You know what I mean? Just cook the pasta. I'll take the pasta off now. Give me a second. Just drain this pasta off. Hey, don't pick the pot. Look how. Right. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to. Where will I just put that? Oh, yes, yeah. Right. I will, bro, don't you worry. That's what I'm going to show you guys how to cook. This cookie thing is what I promised you, so this is what I'll do. Just put some water in this. Yeah, I've got a few more stuff, so I don't know how I've done it, but I got there. Right, that's some there. I need some oil in that. I need some spicy. Oops. So when you've got oil in your actual bowl, yeah, you always make sure, that's what I always make sure anyway, that you're stirring the bowl or the sauce consistently. You don't need loads of garlic. I've got garlic here. You don't need tons of it. You just need 2 cloves of garlic. So what we're going to do is do that with the garlic. I don't know, I feel happy when I'm doing more food channels than what I'm doing gaming at the moment. Because I think there's too many gaming channels, and if you're not very popular on the gaming side, it's a lonely thing. It's a very, very lonely thing, and I really, really don't want to be on that lonely thing. That's why I put my PlayStation away for a bit, because I just can't be done with it. So, you know, it's yeah, it's a bit, to me, I mean, I've set my I went out the other night and ow, Went out the other night and I did some market research. And the market research was showing me that a lot of people are using this TikTok, not, what's it called anymore? Not YouTube. It's all TikTok. People are getting famous by TikTok, not YouTube now. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, there's the food being cooked. Let me get some onion in there. And I am going to see your messages in a minute. I'm not ignoring you. It's just cooking and holding, you know, just don't work. But yeah, I'm a happy dude, don't worry, I'm not stressed. I've had a couple of days catch up with my sleep. This week I've got to go into work and get some bills paid and get some more bits and bobs off the laptop, and so I'll be back to normal later. I just love doing these food things for my people, for J Metal, for my boy Mr. Whack, Mr. Brooks, DC, for all my favourite people in the house who are always there for me no matter what. That's why I'm coming to America to join you, brothers, so I can cook food for you all and your family. You hear me? Cook food for your family. Because you guys are amazing, literally amazing. And then we could ask for better friends. That's what I mean, brother, that's what I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, I'm fed up of this playing games, having nothing to do. I just want to talk about life, really. So let's do this then. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about the reasons of life. My reasons for me to be here, yeah, is to become a professional chef. To eventually have, to eventually have children, and eventually to settle down. There we go, here we go, look. Won't be showing me cleaning up. Right, let's put that over there. This is my pasta dish. Original pasta with a bit of curry sauce in it. You can see it. Some red onion. See how much this has cost me to buy? I'll tell you how much. Oh, I've just dropped my chicken wing. Right. This has cost me £1.67. Right, £1.67. Oh, friends. £1.67 to make. Now look at that. Original strips. Right, original strips. Can you see it? Pasta with cheese in the middle, with parsley. Now, while I'm talking to you guys, I'm going to put this here. I'm just going to do a bit of cleaning up while I'm talking to you. Tell me, how's things anyway? Come on, man. Life's been all right, you know. But you got to get on with it. That's the thing. That's what I do. I get on with it. I don't let it like anybody's problem. Oops. I didn't break the glass. Never seen that. But yeah. Yeah, so okay, cool. So how's my legends? Anyone talking today? How's my legends? Come on. Tell me how you guys been. Tell me how your day's been. I'll tell you mine. Well, it's been not that too bad. Mine's been alright. I've got to admit, I had a bit of a bad day yesterday. It's all because I went out and had a few drinks. And the reason why I don't really like drinking, so I get really down about it. But you know something, I just sleep for 2 days and catch up with my sleep. You know what I mean? And I booked it to a couple of friends, you know. I bought it to a couple of friends, a night out, you know. It was nice, it really was. Now another thing I'm gonna do is kettle on, it worked. Hello, Mr. Kettle, for me, there you go. And I'm going to share to make proper green tea. Hello. Right, so there's the food there. Yeah, I've got to hang out with my friends and stuff, and there you go. Hey, bro, I'll tell you what, yeah. I'm coming to what's it called? I'm coming to America. Don't worry. I'm coming to get a big channel open for me and us lot. I ain't bothered anymore. I've got nothing down here. You know, I met a frigging beautiful lady on a night out. It's twice I've met a nice lady who. Let me just change over a minute. A nice lady who also she wants to have my babies. You know, it's like, it's to sit there, they hold your hand, they're like, I want to have your babies, because you make good chicken wings. I'm like, damn girl, of course I make good chicken wings. What do you think I do? I went, I make food. Well, it makes women have my babies. It wants my nana from Jamaica to even come down here and come and see this stuff. My nana from Jamaica even said, you know the one thing, you know, they're coming from Jamaica. Hey, brother, I don't mind, you know. I don't mind. I'm strong as anything, man. I'm coming to America to make money, bro. I'm coming to America to make money. We're making money, you know. I don't know, mate. It was a nice night out, but then I lost my keys. What am I trying to make here? I lost my keys. Seriously, I lost my keys. You know when I lost my keys? I said to my boy, I went, look, guess what you're doing? My boy's gone, what's that? Because you're climbing through my window to get me to my place. I want to go to bed. My boy decided to climb through my window. And I got to go to bed. That was the best 2 days of my sleep I've ever had in my life. Seriously. The best 2 days of my life I had where I went to bed. Yeah, of course America's okay. Can't be worse in the UK. In the UK we got chavs. You know what I mean? UK we have like, in the UK we have crackheads and, you know what I mean? We have all them silly type of people. People who get opportunities in life time and time and time over again. You know? But I'm going to America to make money. You know? I'm going to America to make some dodo, to see my friends, see my family. Yeah, everywhere we've got crackheads. Down here, it's funny. Some of them you don't even realise they are. They just try and hide it till you catch them out, and then they're all like, no, it's not me. I've got this problem. I'm like, mate, go and get some help. 3 little mottos in my life. Right? 3 little mottos. Never lie. Never deceive someone. Right? So I've got to run up and down the stairs. I've got to take the green tea up there. Never, ever, ever deceive someone. I've been deceived. I've lost thousands of pounds through it all. And I don't allow it again. Once someone deceives me once, I know how to deceive me twice again. So yeah, I've cooked a very easy meal there. It cost me £1.60 in UK money. Even though I bet the first lot, and I mean I did, and there's the second lot. Can you see that? Can you see that? Look, I made that for you, man. I made that just for you guys. I made you that for Ironwork, J Metal. Look at that. Crispy chicken with pasta and cheese in the middle. There's your dinners, man. There's your dinners. I'm just bringing this to you now. I'm going to chuck it through the monitor if I don't fall down the stairs. I'm doing my daily exercise. Ow, that hurt. But I do appreciate having some good friends around. And that's you two guys. You know, you two guys have been behind me all the way. And I will say this to Ironwork and J Metal. Anytime you need me, brother, anytime, I'm there. Promise. If I've got to run a mountain of zombies, bro, I'm there. I'm there for you, brother. Just go get my butter pop. So, I've already just seen your messages. Yeah, I took it through the monitor for you, man. Right, everything's off. Sorry, that's OCD. I have to check everything's off and, you know. Yeah, 29 minutes, man. Ow, 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 ow. What the fuck was that? Yo. Ow. That bloody hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh. Yeah. Feels like someone just stabbed me in the foot, man. Oh. Earlier it was my spine. I just like, it felt like someone going behind me, invisible, and just smacking the edge of my spine. Oh. But yeah, man. I'm enjoying God, guys, you'll love this. Because I'd love, and I mean loved, fucking, God damn, that was spicy. Oh no, I'm all right, man. Why does that smell funky? So I like to use my water bottle. So I'm just taking the water out of my bottle. So in the UK, we have Iron Brew, come from Scotland, and it's nice, but I have the non-sugar one. It's got no calories in it, so that's one thing I do enjoy. Extra taste, no sugar, because of my teeth. So yeah, man. But I've just, as you could tell, I've just sprung my toe, and on top of my toe I sprung is I did my back in earlier. God damn, I needed that. So what, my spicy sauce is really spicy. Very, very spicy. Can't even smell it. And this is what it looks like. See it? And then you got your chicken wing. It's just like J Metal's Texas chicken strips. Very spicy. I think J Metal's head got blown off from that spicy chicken supper yet the other night on his live stream. But they did look tasty. So what I'd like to do, I used to. Yeah, I bet there were actually. I used to be a chef. These are spicy as well, mate, trust me. It's spice on top of spice on top of spice. Oh, I'm sweating like mad. Whew. Bad boy in the house. That spicy things are just like, oh my gosh. But like I said, it's YouTube. But till I think YouTube should clear my sinuses. I'll tell you what, mate, I could just about barely speak at the moment. But YouTube, a good place to be, good people. It's just YouTube itself. Like I said, back in the old days, I should have really opened up a channel. Well, these are nice. YouTube's got very hard now. But I'm going to do a lot of food things. I'm going to do a lot of cooking. Probably not this week, but next week. Oh yeah, I've met the bad people. Someone came onto my channel yesterday, telling me he can get me subs if I'll give him my 2K19 code. I went, I give him my code. Now, if he would have come to me in a better way, that's what I'm doing at the moment. The 2K19 got quite a lot of people got quite a few views. It's just at the moment, like I said to you, with me losing that premium thing, I ain't gonna really have a lot of money what I used to have. I don't know how to set up a thing where people can, you know, it sounds bad, but I've got to try and make some money. So I'll set up a PayPal account, but I don't know how to connect it to my YouTube. So I'm going through a situation where I don't, you know, like some people give you like fiver here and stuff like that, you know, because all the money could really do me now, because I've got a protest to get my premiums back, because of the damaged spine and stuff. And I do love cooking. I've always cooked all my life. I've always cooked all my life since I was a kid. And, you know, I used to cook with my mum. Mum used to be awesome cook. She's cooked loads of Jamaican food, Italian food. And I'm very fussy with my food as well. Very, very, very fussy. I do like eating healthy. I mean, like pizzas, I make my pizza straight from base. But I love extra cheese on my pizza. Now, as you can see on this, if no one hasn't seen it, this is what I call my Mexican pasta. Mexican strips, what blow your head off. And I like to eat spicy food near the winter. You know, and the reason why I like to eat spicy food, J Metal, through the winter, yeah, brother, is, and I am whack and broken everyone, is because in the UK, because we have that much heat, pardon me, sorry, heat brings viruses. Okay, the heat. If we keep having heat in the UK, we're going to bring some crazy viruses to our city. Because in the UK, it's a cold UK usually by now. I mean, it was cold last night, but it's getting warmer. It's getting very, very warmer. We've never had warm like this before. Yeah, so you imagine, yeah, you got heat, really, really bad heat. And you got people like in the UK who got really bad immune systems. I'm one of them. I had a really bad immune system last year, and I would have ended up goner, mate. You know, I had to rebuild my immune system back up. Thank God, and touch wood that I did. Because I was getting really ill last year, and same as the year before. The last few years, I've been really, really ill. That's what I mean. It's really crazy. Where you are, J Metal, it's like really cold, and here it's really warm. I mean, seriously, I've got my window open. But I've been feeling really good lately because having real friends who I've only met on YouTube have been really good to me, to having took it in myself to eat better food and enjoy better food, and not to eat as much as well. Have a balance. If I'm going to eat food, if I'm going to eat this now, then after I've drunk this pop out of this, then I'll go and get water. Well, I've got my green tea. I'll end up drinking my green tea in a minute, and then the green tea will give me the healthiness they need to. But I just keep away from drama, you know what I mean? I keep away from people who do drama. I keep away from anything fake and drama. That's the reason why probably in the UK I spend a lot of time to myself. because I just, you know, in the UK, we've got this thing called Jamie Cole Show, and we've got, yeah, and it's boring. It's just boring. You know, I hear it outside my window sometimes, where people, yeah, he comes from the UK. A true story about him. He used to be an alcoholic. For some reason why his friend is the director of the show. And he begged his friend to do a show, and they called it the Jamie Cole Show. And ever since then, he's got famous. I mean, what was on the show the last time? Oh, two people from Coventry, where I live, they had done something to their little baby son. Oh yeah, he does. Well, what happened was two people from Coventry, like I said, the city I live in, came down to Jamie Cole's show to do an episode. And what happens is if they've got kids, the healthcare service in the UK, they come to the show and check up on the kids. It's one of the mottos. Well, on the show, they checked up on this little boy, and he's got cigarette burn marks on his body and really bruised hands. And they only come from like Ulston in Coventry, these two, but they were little lowlifes. So anyway, they reported it to the police. The police refused Jamie Cole to put it onto live TV. They got took away. They got charged for it. One's doing 15 years and one's doing 11 years for child cruelty. So some people say if the show wasn't ever made, but if that show weren't made, that kid probably would have went through a lot of torture. So for that Jamie Cole show to be around, his people have saved that kid. Yeah. His people have saved that little boy. That little boy had really bad I've burnt myself with a cigarette, and boy, I've been in pain for 2 days. So you imagine, yeah, like a kid being literally burnt with a cigarette. You know what I mean? And you know, something nice about it, he's done some really nice things for kids with terminal illnesses on Christmases. Like got Transformers, you know, the original Transformer cars to be there, and St. Kitts to Disney World and stuff. So that's the good parts about it. But, you know, I want to say like the bad parts, the situation parts of it always, it does bring drama. Well, I mean, it's like these silly shows on NTV called Geordie Shore and My Ex on the Beach. You know what I'm saying? He does some nasty, you know, these shows, like Ibiza and yeah, too much drama. And these women who are having sex with these guys, even though they're not actually really having sex with these guys, they're pretending. And trust me, I know, because I know somebody went on one of them shows and actually told me nobody really has real sex on it. It's just all lies. You know, it's just to pay, because them reps are getting paid 30 grand for just one showing. So if it was having real sex, MTV wouldn't be able to show it till about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, because between 9 and 10 p.m. in UK and the USA time, the law says you're not allowed to show any sexual content. So yeah, because I used to do sales for adverts for a living, and not every advert costs you £250,000. Some adverts can cost £2,000 to 200. The simple adverts is like a sketching advert, and they can make millions. And if they do make millions revenue, the person who makes the content for the advert, he gets paid for life. So I'm not joking you. I've seen adverts on TV now from the early 90s. Do you know why? Oh, bro, I'm definitely coming to the USA. I'm coming to make some content. I've got there is a lot of opportunities there. I've got friends who've gone to America to play American football. I've got one friend who does robotic science, and he's made it. All my friends, all my good friends, I mean like brotherlyhood friends, yeah, told me many years ago, we'll pay for your ticket, come with us, yeah, and I should have listened to them. But next year's my year to come to America and make some money and be around my friends, because there's a horror movie I would love to make. Now, I don't know how my internet connection is doing quite well here at the moment. I am hoping you can hear me talk what I'm saying now, and it's not sort of like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just sort of, yeah, I just don't know. I just can't wait to go to America. Oh, that's cool, bro. That's cool. I can't wait to come to America, yeah, and I can't wait to, because when I come to America, I'm going to go to a few companies and sell my chicken wings. I'm going to sell my chicken wings. I'm going to sell my dumplings. I'm going to sell my garlic, my butter garlic rice. I'm going to sell my food. And I mean it when I say UK women, honestly, UK women, they let me down. I've been in 4 relationships in my time in UK. When I was younger, I had a couple of one-night stands, but I didn't really like it because in the UK, STDs are on the high, and I felt that when I was younger. Trust me, never again. UK women in Coventry, UK ladies don't know what hygiene means. We've got these things they're called yummy mummies, and yes, yep, I'm. They're called yummy mummies. They're cute as out. They're beautiful as out. Some of them are clean. Percentage of them are not. Percentage of them don't even represent. Because when you got kids, you have to represent your kids, man. That's how I see it. So if you're a yummy mummy and you're like, you know what I mean, got to represent your kids, man. No, nor do I, brother. I don't believe in all these one-night stands, but I was a kid at the time, I'm an old man now. But the situation I'm trying to say is like, some of these yummy mummies, say about 5% of these yummy mummies are not clean. Ganky teeth. They even wear these tight jean things. They don't even have a bath in the morning. You know what I mean? In the UK. Coventry's been known for the most. How you doing, Iron Whack, brother? He's back. Most UK, yeah, UK women, Coventry UK women. Not all of them, just about 20% of them, their hygiene reach to dirty levels. I actually went on a date with one about last year time, because I'm not really into dating at the moment. I'm more into making my YouTube channel going. That's why I've stayed single for 9 years now. And we went on a date. Then I decided I'll meet up with her about a couple of weeks later on. Went back to her house. We got Uber in the UK as well. I rang that Uber dude. I told him, get down here. I want to go home and eat my chicken wings. He's like, what's up, brother? She's fit. I went, yeah, she's fit. But man, the smell coming from them blankets, dirty underwear everywhere with skiddy marks on it. And the worst part about it, the toilet. That toilet didn't look like you want to put your butt on it. Telling like it needed one of them like nuclear, like thingy suits. You know what I mean? It felt like to myself like I've been in one of them like games like that Resident Evil game you were playing. I felt like I was in that. So this guy turns up and, Fish, bro, let me tell you something. That poop looked like it's been on there for a year. All right. I got into his taxi, yeah. I said, I'll be back in a bit. I'm just going down to go grab some car. I'll need my daughter's number. She must have knew I was going home, you know. Next minute, you know, yeah, frigging motherfucker chased after the taxi, didn't she? But my man in the taxi had a nice sporty car, so he got me out of there, bro. But boy, that gave me nightmares for frigging 3 days solid, you know. I had bad nightmares. I mean, even my coat, I couldn't even get the smell out of it. How the hell you live like that? How can you live like that with children, man? It's porky, bro. It's porky, is what we say in UK. Then I had to change my number because this bitch, yeah, fucking got my number and knew everywhere I was going. You think it's like on the movie? Ha ha. Yeah, man. Every move I made, she knew where I was. What I'm saying, J Metal, man. She knew every single bit I went. I mean, we're in 2018. Why would you want to live like that? Who knows? I don't understand it myself. I mean, in the UK as well, we got it's not bad, but in the UK we've got high yeah, but that is good, you know. That is good. See, with me, I got hurt. This one girl from the UK moved down to Coventry from Nottingham, UK. I mean, we had a big relationship. Big. We had a big, oh God, relationship. And she broke my heart. That was 9 years ago. 9 years ago, I'm 39. I got with her when I was only about 19. So, but yeah, she broke my heart in two. That's the only effort I've ever put in being with a woman. I really loved her. I loved her to bits. Oh, come on, bro. You're not that old. I'm the old fart here. Well, in age, not in mind. I know, man. Probably about 26, 27. Yeah, definitely about 24, 25, bro. Gotta be. Gotta be about that. What? You're the same age as me. You don't look it, bro. I'll tell you that. You don't look it. Same as me, bro. I don't look my age. I keep myself very healthy. You know what I mean? I keep myself so healthy. Like like the skin textures and everything else. I keep myself healthy, keep myself good. Nah. I grew up quite young, quite fast, because I had to. Because what happened when my mum passed away and my family just like sort of disowned me. And I was 16 when I lost my mum. Do you know something? I've noticed this, right? I swear YouTube is really not good on live. Oh, this spicy food. But yeah, I brought myself up. I'm not saying it was easy. Hardest part in the UK, just like it would be in America. And I reckon it would be more harder in America. What happens is, I think it's back in the day. Back in the day, it was a lot harder in America than what it was in the UK. £7.80. Exactly, £7.80. Some places are going up to £9. What's whistling now? Yeah, let me have a look at that. No, that's in pounds. That's in pounds. Our minimum wage is going up to £9.50 in November. So in November, it'll be £9.50. A lot of companies now are taking on in the UK. Because they're not liking the situation of the pay. So there's a lot of people out there struggling. Yeah. A lot of people out there struggling. It's horrible to see people struggle. I mean, I struggle now. I work 3 days a week, 12-hour shifts. Sometimes I have to work the weekends. Yep. And I hate seeing that because you've got such good content. But because YouTube ain't giving you a chance, you know, I seen your content from last year. Don't tell me how it happened. I came across some Reddit thing on YouTube, and one of your old content is had up to 57,000 views. Yeah, bro, don't worry about the iron whack. We know you're still here. You know? And you know, you do amazing. You know, like even the bigger YouTubers, yeah. Like I've never seen one of them end up on something where it's blown up. But the situation of it all now is, hey, bro, I promise you, man, I've seen your old content. Your old content, yeah. Well, your old content is making some still serious views. And I'm being deadly, deadly serious. I went on to your old. I went on to one of your old. See, even on Wacky was saying it. He feels the same way, Jay. That's what he's just said. Your old content, whatever you were doing last year, you know, is bringing you views on your old stuff than what you're doing now. I mean, come on, bro. You're getting 7,500 views. You're getting 25,500 views on some of them. Sometimes it's better for people to go back to old content. Because I think if you try to do 2 videos of your old content last year, and we'll go watch them, right, Mr. J, right, same as Whack. I've seen Whack's videos from last year, and they're making a killing, right? Because sometimes your old content makes better than what the new content does. I couldn't believe some of the views. You know, last year, you must have got at least 152,000 views last year compared to the views you're getting right now. All right. So the hours of watch you had last year was what they're asking for now. And that's over 10,000 hours of people watching your stuff. And people were just, that's it, yeah, 3 months. But it's just like, it looks like some of them are saying, like, you know, long back in the, but the situation is, Mr. J, you really need to go and look up on your old videos, bro, because they're still blowing up. I think people watch your old videos and actually take ideas from it, and I can't believe the amount of views you're getting now compared to what you were getting last year. Last year, you were getting up to 27. I've seen one of them hit nearly 50,000 views. Maybe it's time to go back to old school. You know? Do it, Jay, man. You know for a fact, mate, you were doing better than what Dan 800 was. And Dan 800 is a premium YouTuber. Yeah, old style content. But if that old style content, yeah, I was watching. I'll tell you what I was doing when I was just watching you guys in the background. Yeah, I was just watching. I wasn't even sub to none of yous. I was on this program thing on these guys from YouTube who was lucky enough to make £1.5 million a month. I only paid for it for one reason, because some of the things they're telling the truth, but some of it they're waffling on. And I stopped paying for it after a while because they were doing my fucking head in. They were putting thousands and thousands and thousands, and then wanted emails onto my email box. I blocked one, and then the other one would come forward. And that's when I've noticed one thing. Yes, you guys were lucky. You made your money back from the day because there were people helped you. Not you guys. I mean, there's people doing a... Yeah, that's right. Thank you, yeah. And yes, they did make money, but they were lying about their ad because YouTube was really pushing their ads out, like spamming the ads out. That is actually a rule broken in YouTube. You're not allowed to spam an ad. You're not allowed to spam a message, only an ad, according to their rules and regulations. When this guy was spamming me with Google, so I wrote to Google and I said, look, I'm sick of being spammed every day. This was every day. my phone, I had to turn off Google ad thing on my phone because it was draining my battery. So eventually Google got back to me, emailed me, said to me, look, we know they've been spamming people. It's a trick what they do. So it means you keep looking, they keep getting paid. So Google took them off, and then they came back only about a week ago. That's right. But you know, some of these people, it's something what you were doing last year, something what I think you gave up on, or you was going to do last year, because I watched some of your old content. There's one way you can actually make money from YouTube, but not by views. So what I've already sent emails doing, I think you should do this as well, bro, because you have got a proof of content. And the proof of content means you've been doing this more than a year. And that's emailing companies. Email little tiny record companies, email apps, you know, like Google Apps and stuff. And just say, look, I'll promote your app. You pay me, I'll promote your app. It's the simplest thing you can do. As long as you put their app, and you do like a bit, they'll send you like a clip and you play the clip on your video. That's 10 grand in your pocket, bro. For that one showing. 10 grand, bro. And then if they think you're good enough, they'll do it with you over and over. That's what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? £10,000 in your pocket at the moment, just for one showing. One of the cooking shows, I actually was speaking to him on this app, and he showed me how much he got paid for promoting a little tiny app, right? And because he got loads of people on that app, they give them a bonus. They sent him like cooking stuff like worth thousands of pounds. Same at Iron Whack. You both could do promotions on games right to the game companies. You know, like if you played Call of Duty 4 and they sent you Call of Duty 4 to play, that's 15, 20 grand they've got to pay you. Right? Even small phone companies like Chinese companies who make these awesome phones, they pay you like 20, 30 grand. And they help you get your views. And this is what I've been looking at lately. This is what I've been doing pen to paper. Watching all these things with these other YouTubers who are big, but they're trying to help other YouTubers by showing them what we can do. And I did. I actually inboxed a YouTuber and I said, look, how did you make your money off YouTube? Because it worked from views. Because the views came later. It goes, it was from technology. And this guy gets loads of technology for all these companies. Well, yeah, you can. You can actually do two ways. You can actually make a gaming app, one of them retro gaming apps. But I still think, Jay, you've got the talent to do it. And the talent is, same as Whack, yeah? So is Whack. Going, so you know, in some of these apps, Google Apps, you know, the Google app thing, go into the Google Apps, direct message them and say, look, I want to promote. All it takes is 3 of them apps to let you promote them, yeah, brother, yeah? You've made it, bro. They'll come to you all the time. Yeah, what you do is you go onto Google Apps. There's always a way to go into the messages and email them. This is what I've been doing lately. You email them, yeah? After you've emailed them, they come back to you. It doesn't matter because I'll tell you for a fact, yeah, that I've spoken to a couple of YouTubers, yeah? But you see, these companies, they promote you guys on YouTube, playing the app. And I actually did watch a live one where one guy only had like what I had 18 views. And he went from 18 views to 1.8 million views from just playing one of the apps. And they recorded the app themselves because they have to record it to pay you. That is like some agreement you make. And boom, it happened. It happened. Now the guy who, well, you can, that's the thing. 2K19 let Grim. Now Grim's a wrestling toy show, but let me tell you something. 2K19 let him come on board. 2K is not one of them people just let people come on board, but they have lately. Because 2K wants to help a lot of, and some of them guys who went to 2K19 to play the game first weren't big YouTube channels. But they've made these guys into big YouTube channels. You know, small gaming apps, big gaming companies, food companies, camera companies, anything what's got a company, because they don't want to pay the £250,000 they have to pay your annual plus tax. Getting a YouTuber to do it, they have to pay you stupid amounts of money. And the stupid amount of money they have to pay you is up to 15 to 30 grand. And any royalties what come from them sales, you always will have royalties with that company because it's already been on like a TV program. You know, if you've got like when you get older, like I am, and you've got a grandson coming on the way, he can live on the royalties. You'll never lose money. There's no not win. It's all a win-win. Do you want me to tell you a little question? Why do you think Bitcoin? Yeah, I'm very good at this stuff because I'm not always on the internet. Why do you think they created Bitcoin? I really, really want you to answer this now. Why do you think? Right, I'm asking you all. Why do you think they created Bitcoin? I'm going to tell you why they created Bitcoin. You know bonds, bearer bonds, that's the big piece of paper printed out with a bearer bond on. Bitcoin, so if you got Bitcoin, the tax is already paid. So when Bitcoin first came out, a lot of people on the dark web Bitcoin is like a bearer bond. If you put £400 on Bitcoin, every 2 months to a month, you'll make a lot of money. They sign a very good salesman who works for Bitcoin with a 10-year checkable history, and he'll keep making you money. Yeah, like a bond. Now, a lot of people who were rich, who'd used the dark web before, you know, because the FBI made the dark web. The dark web was made from the FBI. Yeah. So what they did is the FBI made the dark web, but because there was some sick, I can't swear on here or I'll get done for it, some sick people in the world, they used the dark web for other things. One of the main things they use dark web for is putting hits on people. And what they do is they put hits on people, they use the dark web. Because now the dark web's up, it can't be gone. The dark web's stronger than what Google and all the rest of it is. That's why Google keep having updates to stop dark web getting into its system. And wow, what's going on here? As soon as I started talking about that, my camera started playing up. Yo, it's gone back to normal now. Yeah, that was freaky. My camera started playing up. I don't know if you guys seen that, but my camera's going all fuzzy. And if you're doing stuff like that, you need a background, and the background, what you need is a background ID. Because if you're going to just use normal Google, it's got an IP address on it, and you never get away with it. So people use the dark web. Yes, they are always watching. And the situation is good, they're watching, because on the normal web, it means it's catching them dirty perverts. We're not going to say too much about that because like I said, it's YouTube and it's friendly. But, you know, end of the day, the FBI created this black web to catch all these people. But the FBI can't take control of it now because there's gates and gates and another gates into another gates. So it's called the dark web. It's where people torture people and stuff for fun. Rich people ain't got nothing else to do. That's why, like in the UK, we've got so many people missing. Oh yeah, some of the perverts are actually presenters, just like Bill Cosby and all the rest of them. But I can't say too much because, like I said to you, I don't want me to lose my YouTube channel. Because trust me, I just don't. I just to put too much into it. But so another thing as well with the. Oh yeah, there is. Bill Cosby is one of the worst ones out of them all. But one of the other things as well is, what I was going to say is, why did YouTube go down? I can tell you exactly why YouTube went down, because a friend of mine sent me an email who actually watched on Reddit thingy, streamed. YouTube went down for 2 hours. He's a type of guy, yeah, some soldier or something was showing something about something crashed on the moon. Message got sent to the head of YouTube. You know, that bird who loves sitting with her denim skirt, flashing her legs off. And she got warned 4 times. And then another message poster said, easy. Okay. Yeah, so as you could tell, you see, you have to be a big government to knock the YouTube off. Because when you Google and you're that powerful and you've got powerful servers, nothing's getting through them servers. In the history of Google and YouTube, the history is you're not going to get through Google servers. There's people hacked Google. There's people hacked YouTube many years ago, and they've all been caught, and they've all been sent to jail, and they've all been fined, because Google will fine you to the max. And Google will take you to hell with them if you ever mess with Google, because Google is YouTube and all the rest of what they've got hidden. It's quite a big company, quite a big frightening company, really. Let's talk about the government. The government told them to take it down, and they didn't take it down. So there was supposed to be a message sent to head office of YouTube, not just to Google as well. How you doing, bro? You're right, yeah? So Google and YouTube was sent a message saying, take it down. And they didn't. And what happened was boom, they hit the servers. Some people, you know, it always will be keeping hidden, but if you ever watch the channel Secure Team 10, and I've watched a couple of channels and they've said exactly the same thing, Google, you know, Google literally got their arse handed to them. And I think Google will never mess with something too much. So that's why reason why Secure 10, if anybody's ever seen the YouTube channels about conspiracies, you don't get told about anything about what they do anymore. I mean, I've seen, it's on my channel, if you look on my channel, because I subscribe to him, called Secure 10, Team 10, and he's quite a big dude. But they don't like they don't like trend him or nothing anymore, because of the situation of, yeah, he's a new YouTuber, guys. Please give him a shout. Ashley D, you know, give him a shout, please. He's a nice guy. So yeah, YouTube and Google, both teams got themselves handed to them, because a guy's supposed to have sat on there. No problem, bro. This is a friendly family sort of channel where we tell the truth, we look after each other, and we help each other trying to build YouTube channels up. You know what I mean? So, like I was trying to say, Ash, is about when YouTube went down, and it went down for 2 hours. But there's another thing as well, what happened in the UK. Yeah, in the UK, it happened in 1987. This is when there were no internet. And I can remember sitting, I was only a kid, I was only about 6, and I remember sitting watching television, and this thing came up on the TV. Now, you got to remember, I was a little baby. They had no internet. And his thing came up on the TV talking about this race or something who we are killing ourselves with nuclear and all the rest of it. Man, I did not sleep for 2 days after that. I did not sleep. Could have looked at my mum. My stepdad got kicked out of the bed, mate. You know? So I don't just believe that YouTube just went down. They've got too many engineers, they back themselves up quite well. Sometimes the channel goes down a little bit, but it gets back up. But I know a lot of people are saying that YouTube's been told to shut up about it and not to trend anything, or even that video of that army guy showing pictures of whatever crashed on the moon. So it was like a case, yeah, it is crazy, but YouTube's not allowed to speak about it. YouTube's got to make an excuse about it, because YouTube have been told if they do talk about it or the video does pop up on YouTube, or any YouTuber who does actually show it on YouTube, next time it'll be for 2 weeks. So literally what they're saying is 2 days now, 2 weeks later on, next time it'll be for 2 years. Now you imagine 2 weeks of no YouTube would lose billions of pounds for it. Everybody on every news centre was talking about it. And then some woman who, because you guys do know, yeah, at the moment, the satellites up in space are not working very well. There's actually is trending a space video of a satellite from America, what's been blown up from these two lights. There's also, in America, you got them big, massive telescopes. All their buildings and the telescopes have been all shut down. Whatever is going on up there, NASA's going out their way to keep it a secret. And trust me, if NASA really wants to keep it a secret, NASA will keep it a secret. NASA will come and bite you on the butt. I read NASA sending private companies to kick people's doors down and arrest people just for the sake of it. Same as anybody ever watched the X-Files? I know the new series is a bit pants, but it wasn't at first. It was actually showing an alien virus and how all the soldiers who had the injections were the carriers. You notice how they've cancelled that. They cancelled that for a reason, mate. Because I think it was. But the new episode of X-Files, they cancelled it because there's some sort of truth about it. That's right, there will be riots. But it's not just about the riots as well. How did the Fear the Walking Dead happen? The Fear the Walking Dead happened because of what? The Fear the Walking Dead happened because the government the police sort of took it too further, shooting people. Of course, activists and stuff got on the streets with normal people. So then, of course, riots, half infected people. Then they stuck them in that football stadium with ill people. Of course, they had the ill people, and the people got out. The Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead, right? Because this season The Walking Dead is actually the end. It's done. They're not making another season for The Walking Dead. A lot of The Walking Dead guys are going to the Fear the Walking Dead, because I think the Fear the Walking Dead's a better concept. They haven't sort of like said, oh, here you go, here's a mushy series. Here's some mushy situations. With the Fear the Walking Dead, I do like, and they did show how it happened. It happened from the guy who was hanging around, and then people were injecting, I can't say the name, like I said, because I'll get scolded for it. And then you seen Patient Zero, who was the bird, the Patient Zero. I haven't watched the Fear the Walking Dead for a bit because I've been too busy, but I am going to catch up with it. And another thing as well, I just want to give a big shout out to J Metal. He does A&Qs about music and, ratings and stuff. Also to Iron Whack, to DC, and yeah, I mean, Here's one for you, and this is something for you all. I used to just look at Google a lot. Yeah, I never used to go onto YouTube. And I went onto Google one time. One of my friends, who I'm not going to mention his name, he asked me a question. He goes, go onto this link. I went, okay. He goes, on this link, it tells you about a zombie attack. The one what was actually based on the night of the Return of the Living Dead. We all know that because that got made in America back in the day. Okay. Then, in the early 2000s, on the night Return of the Living Dead, you can actually go watch it on YouTube, full movie. It came out, this is based on true events. Yeah, it would be a major panic in the world. It would be, well, Google covered it up. So I went onto this link. It took me ages to get onto the link because at the time when you're given a link, the phones weren't this fast. They were very slow. They didn't have the 802 processor at the time. So trying to load up something this big, I had to go to a cafe in Coventry, what cost a lot of money at the you know, and I looked at it, and there it was, this big block of flats in America. And the picture, what, with these people around, they weren't normal like firemen, they weren't normal police people. And they were paying whoever they were paying in this small town in America to shut up, making them all rich and stuff and naive and everything else. And all what happened was in this block of flats, people were crying, they were screaming, there's black stuff coming out their mouths, there was little kids with black mouth stuff coming out. They couldn't have that getting out. So exactly, they supposed to have like somehow blocked everybody inside the place, got a drone to drop something on top from top, just like the night Return of the Living Dead when they dropped the nuclear bomb and killed everybody. And then got a demolition, their own private demolition team, scooped up everywhere around the place. And Google had to get rid of it. And you can't, I've tried everything, not even the link don't even work. I ain't got the link no more, but I mean, like, after a while, I tried the link because it blew up on YouTube a few years ago. Well, about 5 years ago. Because he wanted to get famous by it, so he kept sending the links to all these people, and then next week we know we've got all these big people, news and everything, and then the link disappeared, and people found out where the location was in America. I never, because I stopped from now. I'm not messing with government stuff. And the whole place was cleaned up. You wouldn't recognize the place. Just like, it was like someone put fake greenery, like grass, on the ground. Yeah. So, but I'll tell you what, yeah, I had my fun times. I had my fun times back in the day. There was a movie called Treaty. It was supposed to be coming out, but was going to be the next big blockbuster back in 2005 or 2015. But you can still put it in. It's the treaty about talking about the American government signed a dossier with the aliens to take people. Well, the film got banned because the film was literally, at the time, it had like 130 million subscribers, like literally just to the video channel itself. I mean, I went mad for it. At the time, I can't say what I was watching it on because laws and everything, but I kept on watching the piece on YouTube, how they presented it. You know, they were talking about missing people. How come there's thousands of missing people in, you know, next week, you know, no sign of it, gone. YouTube went loud to strand it. There's nothing talking about it no more. It was like it was never there. It looked a good movie. There's been quite a few movies been banned. Prince of Darkness, back in the day. John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness, that's been banned. There's been quite a few movies banned, and you don't just get a movie banned. Trust me on that. You don't have a movie being banned. The movie's got to be based on some true event for them to ban the movie. But yeah, if you ever get a chance, guys, watch Prince of Darkness. I think there is a full version on YouTube somewhere. I actually did watch it on YouTube, and the full version's quite good. If not, if you've got like Netflix ain't got it, I don't think. I know YouTube has. I know SB. If you know what I'm talking about, SB, that has got it. But if you find, you know, the movie, watch it. Like War of the Worlds, the series. I mean the old series. If you get to watch that, that's on YouTube. The full series is on YouTube. Second Coming, that was a BBC UK three-part mini-series. I've got that saved. You know, watch that as well about the Second Coming. It's like I say, it's a BBC. It's only a 3 mini-part. What else? Oh, the Felix Incident. If you get a chance to watch the Felix Incident, yeah, watch it. It's really good. And there's a movie called Area 51. They're trying to ban that at the moment, but that's another good movie. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh, and They Live. Roddy Piper's movie, They Live. Some good movies there to watch. I don't say Halloween, this year Halloween movie, I don't think it's going to be any good. It's just, no, she's too old to be playing it. I think they are putting too much into it, really. But in the UK, they've actually, some of the channels for Halloween have actually put some of the old stuff, old horror movies on. Because I think old is better than new. I've only seen a couple of good movies on. And what else can we do? Oh, another thing as well, watch the Skin Ranch movie. Yeah, I'm in two words about that, because if you're gonna, you know, like, it's hyped because you do actually get to see who he is. I watched it, but I'm just hearing what people are saying. You get to see who they are. But these are some of the new movies I have found out about, thanks to a friend who emails me, because he's too busy to. Oh yeah, he's still got to go see it. I'll still watch it. Right, here's a couple of new movies now for you guys. RoboCop, from the people who made it the first time. Right, and the guy what was in RoboCop 1 and 2, he weren't in 3 or 4. Even though he's in his 60s. That's the old team what made RoboCop as well, the production company and that. Old RoboCop's coming back. The previous new RoboCop is nothing to do. Oh, Michael Myers. Yeah, you did, didn't you, last month? I've got to see it. Yeah, me too. Because Michael Myers is based on a true story. Actually, the original Michael Myers, if you look on the internet, is actually locked up in jail, in a very big jail, because of his evilness. But Michael Myers, awesome. So this is what I love about J Metal. If you're a new subscriber, go subscribe to J Metal and to I Am Whack. These two people have got it. And trust me, their content, yeah, is amazing. Just check something. Yes. Their content is amazing. Right? It's like J Metal's got the chili, and Iron Whack has got the chocolate. Right? And when you put them both together, yeah, and give them to a professional chef, ting ting, my hands up because I'm a very good chef, and I'll make you that cheesecake, yeah, you're gonna get 2 layers of it. One layer is, yo, give me that spice, that chicken wing, and the other layer is like, haha, I like that chocolate shit, because it's made with strings of nice, real chocolate. You know what I mean? So when you get them both together, it's like a content you never ever get in your life. Yes, you got all these what's it called? Like Yeah, like Hazelnut. You know, like you get all these professional chefs who come on YouTube and they get loads and loads of views. Forget that. Check these two out, man. You want to stay up at night and watch them eat chicken wings and cheesecake and um and sit there and have a laugh. You know what I mean? You know, even at the spooky thing standing behind you while you're trying to watch it, you're chucking chicken wings up. I'm like, yo, get the heck out of here. I'm watching my boys. He's got hazelnut chocolate with a bit of spice in it. I'll show you Paranormal Activity in a minute. You know what I mean? If you keep standing behind me. But the good thing is about these two, right, is that, man, they are the business. You know, they are the business. Like I said, you got Whack. Like you said, he loves the hazelnut chocolate. You got the spice. You got like J Metal. Not just them two guys as well. You got DC. You got Brooks. You got Mr. Doctor. You know, you got Popo. You got all of them, man. Yeah, they're just being real. They're not trying to be something they're not. And when you get something like that in life, you realize why these guys come out and they put the effort into it. They put the effort into it because it's their passion, you know. They're like me when I cook food. I cook it for passion. You know, I cook it for passion. I cook it because I wish I was cooking for them. I wish I was over there cooking for them. Because goddamn, I'll be making them food for the next 4 months, mate. I'll be getting them chickens, yeah? Say to the chickens, yo, come on, man, give me them wings. You know what I mean? That's right, J Metal. That's what I don't. I really don't care what people say. If I'm not harming somebody, yeah, but I'm trying to put content out there, yeah. I try and put content there to, you know, like sort of just to bring a smile on people's faces. You know what I mean? And pardon me, the thing is with me is that my passion has been there for 15 years. 15 years before I could afford a PlayStation 4 or, you know, before I could afford anything really. It's like, yeah, so many people, look, help me put some content out there, help me sort my YouTube channel out. Oh, do you know something? You know what I mean? I just want people to see that it's not easy, man. But the one thing I want you to promise me now, J Metal, yeah, is that you're going to send some emails tonight to some companies, the same as Whack. Promise me you both will send emails to companies. I've already done my emails. That's it, bro. I'll always be me. I'll always be me, very truthful. But just promise me now, yeah, you're going to send some emails to some companies and get some promotion. Oh, yeah. Don't send them to the baked beans and toast, okay? You don't want to be eating beans. Trust me, that is paranormal activity. I mean, oh, mate, you don't want to be eating beans, bro. I'm telling you. Woo! No, 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 no. And if you are going to eat my chicken wings, let me tell you something. My chicken wings fall off the bone when you bite into them. You know what I'm saying? Chicken wing in heaven, brothers. Chicken wing in heaven. Do you know something? I need to make a video of chicken wings. If I could get some money tomorrow. What's that? I've been contacting content creators. Yeah, because you know what it is, yeah? Is that I watched one called Jesse. He was on my channel, he still is on my channel. And I watched him come from the army, because him and his girlfriend had a channel. They still got channels. And Jesse's more of a content creator. All right? I definitely will, Ashley. I promise you, I will make some chicken wings. But Jesse started small, just how we are now. And the only way, I emailed him and he emailed me back many years ago, and he said to me, the only way I can make my channel big is by content, and that's how he's made his channel 10 million strong. But I feel like Jesse's lost his way. Jesse and Gina. I think Jesse and Gina they lost their way of, just because you get big and you get famous doesn't mean you've got to not put content out. And they both don't put no content out anymore. Not very much. I wouldn't care if I even got even 3 million, if that ever could ever happen. I would still not lose my way in making content for people, because it's people out there who have put their lives into it to make you where you are. So I don't understand the reason why these big YouTubers, oh, don't worry, I'm going to make a company called edwardsmakesmehungry.com. Right? I don't understand why these people say they've got passion. As soon as they get to 1 million, it's like, I don't want to do, sorry, 9 million, I don't want to do it no more. You know what I mean? So to me, I don't want loads of millions of views. I just want something like 100. If I could get like just 20,000 or 100,000 views, yeah, so I could start making some money on all the money I've spent on all this equipment. You know, the phones, the PS4, getting it fixed and everything, right? I'd be a happy man. If I could wake up tomorrow morning and like God touched me on the shoulder, went, your chicken wing did really good. Now we're going to give you your 20,000 subscribers. I'm like, thank you. I'd invest half of the money. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, like, yeah, me too, bro. Both of you are right there. I'm Wack and J Metal. I wish I started my YouTube channel years ago. Because I reckon if I would have had my YouTube channel years ago, I would have made it big. But I've actually watched people get big. Low battery. Why are you saying low battery for you? 1 minute. Having some issues here. What's going on? Right, guys, we've been sitting on this now for a good hour. My phone is, for some reason why, it's not charging. Oh, it is charging, but well, yeah, because then I'll make a movie called The Edwards Chicken Wing of the Living Dead. Yeah, man, I should make a movie like that. What happened is all the chicken wing like comes alive and tries to eat people because they can't handle the spice with their butts. That'd be some good stuff, man. Right, guys. Tell me about it. I'm off now. I am going, because my phone is literally crying at me. It needs a charge. I will hopefully, J-Metal, hopefully you'll be on later doing some content, or I am whacking on. Hopefully I can come and watch it. And we'll speak then if you're on live stream. Take care, guys. Bye.